Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. And as you probably already know, we're going to be covering SQL Having. So before we continue, again, if this is the first time you're interacting with one of my SQL tutorials, please note this is just one of many that have already come and are yet to come. So if you're interested in more like basic intermediate SQL, feel free to go and check out the playlist. A number of tutorials have already been uploaded. And yeah, if you want to keep learning with me, keep learning from me and with me, yeah, feel free to, subscribe so that, yeah, you stay along this journey with me. And also, if there's any particular SQL concept that you'd like to see me cover, please do let me know. So yeah, let's get into the video. So what's SQL having? And what's the difference between SQL having and SQL where? Yeah, so we're going to see that, yeah. But the main difference in terms of like syntax is having comes before, after group by, where comes after group by, yeah. So having is somewhat similar to the where clause, but having only works for, like, should I say, normal columns. Once you aggregate the column, sorry, where only works for quote unquote normal columns. If you want to filter an aggregated column, no, you don't use where, you use having. But yeah, let's answer these questions. They should make what I'm talking about more clear. Yeah. So total highest yearly earnings for these YouTubers by country, where earnings is above this is 10 million. Yeah. So what does this mean? Yeah. Let's do it step by step so that I'm just not trying to explain. So we're interested in country. Yeah. It's capital. We're interested in country. And we're also interested in highest yearly earnings. Yeah. So let's just review that and do limit 20. Okay, so we have our countries, we have our highest yearly earnings, but we want total highest yearly earnings for these YouTubers by country where earnings is above 10 billion. So we only want countries whose total earnings is above the 10 million, yeah. And as you can see now, like United States appears here 4 times. It's not aggregated, it's broken down. So we can't filter for that 10 million yet, yeah. So the next thing we'll have to do is to aggregate this. So we want to sum highest, and then let's name it earnings, yeah. And then remember to introduce your group by 1, which is the same as grouping by country. So country is located at point 1, yeah. And yeah, order by doesn't matter, but yeah, we can have it order by 2 because we want it ordered by earnings, yeah. So yeah, let's run that and see what happens. Now, let's do descending. So as you can see, there's a United States, which has, that is what, billion, how many billions is that? 2 billion? Yeah, 2 billion. Yeah, that's 2 billion. Yeah. And now we are interested in, so a country like Finland or China or Morocco should not appear here. Yeah. So we have our list of countries, but now we only want the ones that having, let's see, if we do 1, no, 2 greater than or equals to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's do okay, so yeah. So as you can see, the last one here is Jordan. Yeah, there's no one who's below 10 million. Yeah. And yeah, that's how having works. Like when we first started, you saw we couldn't filter for countries that have more than 10 million views because on their own, they're singled out, they're not aggregated, yeah. And at that point, what you could use for filtering is a where clause. But now once you aggregate it, you can't use they wear clothes. Yeah, but yeah, let's get into the next example. And this next example is going to actually use where plus having, so you'll see where they each come in handy. Yeah, so total views of these YouTubers by channel type, where views are above 10 million. Should I do 1 million? Okay, let's do 10 million first and we'll do 1 million. We see if it's realistic. But we are only interested in the US. Yeah. And this is going to be an interesting one because we're going to do group by, like 2 things. Yeah. So we want to select. So what are we interested in? Country. We are also interested in channel type. And lastly, we are interested in views, where is video views. Yeah, so for this video views we want to sum. Yeah, so sum video views as number num views. Okay, so we're getting all this from, let's pick our table. Okay, so we're getting all this from our global YouTube statistics table, but we are only interested in where country, where country so where the country is United States. Okay. Why is it doing that? Anyway, let's run and see. I might have to just write it. Okay. I have done this. Where, you see, where country equals to United States. What I said earlier, you can't combine aggregated column with a non-aggregated. So what we're going to do first is we're going to group by 1, which is country. Then we're going to group by 2, which is channel type. Yeah, so let's run this and see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, we grouped it by country, yeah, but it's all the same countries, yeah. And if we had selected 2 countries, which country can we select? Let's run this and see which other country we can select. Okay, let's do India. Where country in India. Okay, so we're grouping by, so you remember what happened when we're just grouping by 1 country? So see what happens. It will group by country. So are you from India or the United States? Then it will group by the channel type. So if there were only, let's say, okay, so let's assume this one, we only had 5 YouTubers, yeah? So these 5 YouTubers, 2 are from India, 1 is entertainment, 1 is in music, and then the rest are from the US, but they're each in different categories. So the first thing it would do to group by country, yeah? So it would have India and then United States, yeah. So we can just get rid of channel type and see what happens. As you can see, India, United States, yeah? So it's just group because those are the 2 countries. So this is the amount of views that came from India, the amount of views that came from United States. So after it groups by India and the United States, now it's going to group all these people in India by their channel type. Then it will finish and group all these people in the US by their channel type. Yeah. And then we shall have this. Okay. So yeah, I was just trying to explain that, but we are not interested in India. So let's get rid of that. Though it's a possibility, but that's not the question I said. So yeah, if that's something you'd like to see, let me know down in the comment below. I can probably incorporate it in the project that is coming very soon, like literally this week. Today's Saturday, so tomorrow is Sunday. So okay, it's Saturday where I am. It's Saturday, 7:30 p.m. So next week, Sunday for me, Sunday is the first day of the week. Yeah. So Sunday, that project is coming next week. Next week won't end before you guys see that project. So it's something you're interested in. Yeah, let me know down in the comment below so I can incorporate it in the project. Yeah. Okay, so there we are. These are the various channel types that are in the United States, yeah? But now we only want, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that here. Just about views for this YouTubers by channel type where views are above, where views are above 10 million, yeah? Okay, so we can still do that, having okay, let's see which people are this who are above 10 million. Then I'll explain to you what I meant. But okay, so these are the people who are above 10 million. But now, the thing with this is it's a combination of country plus channel type. So if you're from the United States and you're from games, are your views above 10 million? And it's not necessarily like if you wanted to get the countries that are above 10 million views first, then now you come and group them by their channel type. That is different. I really hope I've made sense because you see now what it's doing after it's broken United States into the various channel types. So if United States had, like, let's say 100 million views, yeah, when you break it down, they're smaller portions. So someone has like 5 million and about 200 views, blah, 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 yeah. Now it's that breakdown of United States plus the channel type, those two combination, who's above 10 million. But if you wanted to get like the channel type, okay, yeah, that's how this question would make sense, because the other option would be we get all countries like we did here, then we find the ones who are above 10 million, then we group them further into their channel types. But yeah, I guess you have to be very careful and really think through like what you're doing, because my friend, like it's never that straightforward. Like it could look so easy and very straightforward, but when you actually get down, when you really think about it, or you go and look at the results of your data, you realize, this logic could mean this or that. It's done this. I need to add this additional filter to make sure it actually meets the requirement I have. So yeah, when you finish your query, just sit down, look at your output. Really, something I do sometimes is I write down my filter, like the where clause or the having clause. I write it down and I really think about it. And this is just something very basic. Like there are times I've done like having clauses and where clauses that are very long. Like there's a very long logic. It's not just one operational or logical operator. It's a combination of various logical and comparison operators. And yeah, I think you get my point. Let me stop repeating. Me, I can talk, you guys. Anyway, so we can do one more query, and then yeah, we call it a video, we call it a tutorial. So total number of subs by country where subs are above. Okay, I'll just copy paste because these zeros are not favoring me. Where subs are above, is that 1 million? Yeah. So we're going to select, we are interested in country, we're interested in subscribers from, Then we want to sum all the subscribers as total subs. Then, oh, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so we are grouping by 1, which is country, and yeah, we want to order by 2. And yeah, let's hope we didn't forget anything. Let's run this and see what happened. Yeah, so maybe we just want it in descending. So we see it from the highest to the lowest. So yeah, United States, India, Brazil, UK, Mexico, Indonesia, South Korea, Russia, etc. So yeah, those are some of the top countries when it comes to subscribers. Otherwise, guys, that's it for this video. Yeah, thank you for staying till the end. I really hope you found this useful. Again, yeah, if you found it useful, feel free to like. If there's something you'd like to see me cover, let me know down in the comment below. And yeah, subscribe. Let's stay in this journey together. SQL project, very basic, beginner. I don't even know if I should call it basic. Just know it's going to be like a project that covers a bunch of things that we've learned thus far. So the whole idea is to just have like a single table mid project before we continue with the tutorial, because yes, we've learned all these things, but I want you to see how you can actually apply them to solve like a problem statement that is presented to you. Then yeah, after that project we can continue slowly to cover a bit more intermediate and advanced SQL concepts. Yes, that's it for me, guys, and yeah, see you in the next one. Probably the next one will be a project. Anyway, bye.